I'm going to teach how to crochet a Tunisian crochet basket weave pattern. The pattern will be 3 by 3 by 2, meaning we are going to crochet 3 Tunisian knit stitch followed by 3 Tunisian purl stitches, and repeat that down our rows, and we're going to repeat that pattern for 2 rows, and then we'll switch our pattern and do 3 Tunisian purl stitches followed by 3 Tunisian knit stitches, 3 by 3 by 2. If you'd like to follow along with this video, you can grab a Tunisian crochet hook and some yarn. Because our basket weave consists of 3 Tunisian knit stitches and 3 Tunisian purl stitches, we need to create a foundation row that consists of a multiple of 6 plus 1. For the headband you see on the screen, I did a foundation row of 61 stitches, or 10 times 6 plus 1. So I repeated that pattern 10 times. For my demonstration, I'm only going to repeat the pattern 2 times. So I created a foundation row of 12 plus 1. If you're unfamiliar with the foundation row, you can take a look at my other video. And now to begin the basket weave pattern. We are going to do a Tunisian knit stitch in the next 3 stitches. Then a Tunisian purl stitch in the next 3 stitches. Tunisian knit stitch in the next 3 stitches. Noticing I bring my yarn in back of the work for the knit stitches and relocate the yarn to the front of the work for the Tunisian purl stitches. You can check out my other videos on the Tunisian knit stitch and purl stitches if you need a refresher on these stitches. And we'll work the standard Tunisian return pass, yarning over, pulling through 1, yarning over, pulling through 2, for the remaining of the return pass. If you look down on the pattern below, you'll see that row 2 is the same as row 1. So our knit stitches will be on top of our knit stitches, and our purl stitches will be on top of the purl stitches. Tunisian knit stitch in the next 3 stitches. Bring the yarn in front and Tunisian purl stitch through the next 3 stitches. Then go back to the asterisk, Tunisian knit stitch in the next 3 stitches, and Tunisian purl stitch in the next 3 stitches. Then the standard Tunisian crochet return pass. Now we are going to switch up our pattern for rows 3 and 4. And we're going to begin with the Tunisian purl stitch. So now the purl stitches will stand on top of the knit and the knit will stand on top of the purl. So Tunisian purl stitch in the next 3 stitches. Tunisian knit stitch in the next 3 stitches. Repeating from the asterisk, going back to the purl. Finishing with the knit. Standard return pass. Row 4 is the final repeat of our pattern. So we did rows 1 through 3, and row 4 is the same as row 3. So Tunisian purl stitch in the next 3 stitches. Tunisian knit stitch in the next 3 stitches. Noticing again that the stitches from row 4 stand on top of the same stitches as row 3. So here we have Tunisian purl stitch in the next 3 stitches, and they stand above the Tunisian purl stitches in the previous row. And our Tunisian knit stitch in the next 3 stitches are also on top of Tunisian knit stitches from the previous row. Finishing with the standard return pass. And that completes our 2 rows or our 4 rows of our pattern. So again, this pattern to create the basket weave will consist of 3 knit stitches and 3 purl stitches, repeating that pattern for 2 rows, then going to 3 purl stitches and 3 knit stitches for the next 2 rows. And if you keep repeating that pattern, you will see that you end up with a basket weave pattern. Thanks for joining the video. Please leave any questions or comments below.